Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
This is an alert from Central Dispatch. Major disturbance reported.
You're listening to the BNC show on the whatever the fuck network this is.
Well. Welcome to week 7.
I see you wearing your beads over there with the... Oh, by the way, we on the BNC show, but you wearing the American... the beads. I got mine on too, brother.
Ole.
Oh, shit. Big things happening today. Today is what? The solstice, right?
Happy solstice. This will air 6 days after the solstice, but yeah.
Okay, well, I fucked that all up.
I mean, it's all right. I mean, happy solstice to you, too.
They know we're not live, I hope. We got to have time to cut out shit that we don't want to say.
You know, forecasting has been fantastic. It's like every time we talk about something, like it hits the fan, you know? So
this shit hit the fan, yeah, with the team. Evidently, that's such a derogative term now. People won't even say it.
Oh, you talking about the Redskins?
Yeah, they won't even say that anymore.
Yeah, well, we talk about it, and then like a day or two later, the U.S. What do you call it? The patent office throws out the copyright.
Yeah, the copyright's just gone now, and it's just a big topic. I mean, if you turn on any show, not our show, we're going to talk about many different things, but if you turn on a lot of shows, that's all they're going to talk about is that and bring up different things. And, yeah, at this point, you know, I can't say I disagree just to the valid points I've heard, and I can't say I agree at all either. So I'm torn, but y'all know B loves science and business and the wilderness and things like that, you know.
Bambi. No,
yeah,
well,
Bambi's so good to eat.
I just want to say we're halfway through the season. Week 7, we're on par to hit 1,000 plays in our first season, so that's kind of that was our goal going in. So I'm happy to report
doing kind of well.
So
man.
far, so good. So appreciate everybody giving it a listen. Hopefully, we haven't got you in trouble at work or with your girlfriend or anything from listening to us.
I'm sure. Yeah, there's a couple girls that hate us, i.e., you.
Oh yeah.
Hate to call you out.
Sorry about that. I mean, you know, whatever. All right, well, you're listening to the BNC show. We'll be back in 10 seconds.
Holla.
How would you like to suck my balls?
What did you say?
I'm sorry. Actually, what I said was... How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Garrison?
The World Cup's going on, and the last show there was a little flack, and see, I kind of shot you down on this too, but Leonardo DiCaprio was the subject there. I just want to kind of touch base on that, actually.
Okay.
Because he turned out what he...
Or y'all friends
man, me and him
or
chill, actually.
Okay,
but
I figured it had to be
word
something.
is on the street that he went down there to party, as, you know, I would if I had the money and the fame.
Okay.
But instead of flying by himself, guess what he took?
What?
30 women.
So it was him and 30 girls.
Probably on a private jet. And that was just a party.
All right. Well, I take back any statement that I made about
all right.
my apologies.
So I would turn down Bieber too if I had pull like that. You crazy sons of bitches.
I didn't know it was like that.
I didn't know either, man. I'm just the word. That's the word on the street, man. I know a guy that knows a guy that heard a TV show. So we go. I just wanted to get at that with you, or at you with that.
Well, I'm glad you did. We got a lot going on this week. We have a special guest coming in here in just a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Jimi Gibson, medic. What is his credentials? I mean, I know
he's a combat medic. I think he just picked up staff sergeant in the Army. He's been in a hot minute.
Was on a peacekeeping mission to Africa.
Yeah, we're gonna let him talk all about that. The stories that I've heard over beers are awesome. Not combat wise, but just the actual general things that he was doing over there. He was over there a year. You remember we partied with him at the 4th of July last year. You remember at the pool?
Oh wow, yeah.
So
that's great.
It's great to see him, man. Great to hang out. So I can't wait to hear from that. We got
This Week in History is always a big hit. That's always a big splash.
Some big news about our greatest Mother Earth that I wanted to share with you guys.
Well, I'm pumped about that. Obviously, some other sports stuff we're going to get into, but a lot.
We might have a call-in guest or two.
Yeah, so are they going to call in? Everybody like, we're going to do call-ins, and then everybody just, cancels their date with us. I mean, what is it? I mean, I don't understand.
Well, it gets a little scared. I've actually had people turn me down. which is hilarious. Because well, not hilarious. I mean, I respect you, but
I think our shows is a little racier than I originally expected it to be.
It must be. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
People, even people that like listen to it, I'll be like, oh, you like the show? I'm like, yeah, I love it. But, oh, well, you should come in and be a guest. But I can't come on your show.
Yeah. It's, well, I mean, big ups to the 12 people that listen to our show 3 times.
Oh.
And if we offend you, we're sorry. We're just trying to put funny, informative, and just creative shit out there. So we may cuss too much. We may say derogatory things. It's all, we have the best intentions and probably the biggest hearts on earth. So
I had my old lady run the numbers on the amount of profanity, terminology.
I can't wait to hear this, because I have had a couple people.
It's gotten better.
Speak of this.
It's gotten better. I mean, the first couple weeks, I mean, it was the ratio was just ridiculously high.
It must be that the cuss words are just, they're hard to like enunciate properly.
Okay.
On the mic, I'll go with that. That's why it's kind of refrained out of music. If you've noticed that, I mean, except for like rap, which nobody cares what that sounds like as long as the beat's hot. And if there's naked women in the video, I suppose, I'm not sure. Miley Cyrus don't cuss, but she gets naked. What's up?
I think she does, though.
In the song?
I don't know. I mean,
see, that's what I'm saying. In the song is what I'm talking about.
I don't want to talk about her, though.
All right.
Thank you. You're listening to B&C Show. Be back in 10 seconds.
Turkey.
Questions?
Yeah, I got a question. Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
How do you rate women so well?
Make sure you go by Johnny Long Dongs this week. They're offering 2 for 1 footlongs. Mention B&C's name, you'll get a free tap water.
I like that. No ice, though.
No ice, though.
It actually costs money to make ice, so we can't do that.
They open at 10 a.m. The special is good from 10:02 to 10:05, so get there early.
Get there early, and they don't serve Gatorade, surprisingly, but
they don't.
But you probably have, a person come up and greet you.
At least there's somebody there. There'll be one cook, maybe.
Although I heard the second store is just going to be like one of those little outlets, but not ice. It'd just be the free water for the 5 minutes. So like you pay 25 cents, you get to look at a picture of me and you in our gray interior. And I like that. Okay.
I got a lot of flack for talking bad. It was like, well, you take selfies too. I'm like, well, I guess I'm guilty of that, but.
And I was laughing because our photo has a gray interior.
Does it? Oh yeah, the photo we use.
Yeah. So I'm. Not only hypocritical, but I just made fun of us as well. So, you see how the world turns, everybody? You see how the world turns. Don't act like you ain't at a stoplight. You remember this?
So there's some really cool things I want to talk about via soccer, and there's something that kind of tragic.
Go for it.
One of our heroes got in trouble recently.
Right.
Hope Solo.
Very gorgeous goalie.
B used to date Hope Solo, so he could give us some insight. Was she violent? I mean, was she aggressive?
Well, I mean, a certain part of me likes that. So I grown up with not a rougher side, but I've always chose to like jump into a war and back my brother up in fights and things like this. So
okay.
I can't say that it was just a good time. It was a good time. By the way, she needs to call me.
All right, well, good news. Jimi Gibson's touchdown. He's coming in. This is B&C Show. We'll be right back. 10 seconds.
You two are just dumber than a bag of hammers.
You climb obstacles like old people fuck. You know that, Private Pile?
So welcome back. Special guest in the pink room with us today, Jimi Gibson.
Hello. How are you?
Man, thank you for coming on.
Hell
man.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
This motherfucker leads an interesting life.
So what's going on? So you just got back from Africa?
I did. From the Horn of Africa, Djibouti.
What was that like?
It wasn't bad. It's hot as shit there. So.
It's hot as shit, man. I mean, is there anything cool to look at? I mean, is Ethiopia cool or?
Well, I was lucky. A lot of the guys got stuck there on camp. But luckily I got to travel around with the well drillers and spend some time in Ethiopia drilling a well, and that was pretty awesome living out.
Tell us about that. I mean, I saw pictures and we spoke about it over a couple beers. But to tell everybody, because I liked it. I liked it, man. You were drilling wells, right?
Yeah.
For what?
For water.
I mean, why?
Well, because people got to drink and they ain't got no running rivers out there.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of the water. It was black as shit.
Well, that's just at first.
That's what they're drinking, though, right?
Nah. Oh, that was the other place.
Oh, shit. Well, my bad. See, I ruined the whole story. Yeah. So the troops drink black water.
Well, nah, that was down in Uganda.
Okay, Uganda's where that happened.
Yeah. But it wasn't really black. It was more gray.
Okay, so you're drilling wells to help people drink, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Medic, what's your title? You got like staff sergeant or something like that?
Yeah, staff sergeant.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Congratulations. On a peacekeeping mission, just got back from Africa, Djibouti. So, I mean, a lot of people just have the impression in their minds that any type of military service is just negative, and here we have a great example to where we have one of our own back who was there doing good things for the local communities, building wells. And I heard that you also met with some UN people, or what was going on with that?
Yeah, we had the chance to be in a medic, with under the supervision of some of the doctors in the field specialty team there, and another medic that was a higher rank than me. They came up with a class, and we did the pilot course that they're continuing still with the World Health Organization.
Okay.
Which is training them. Well, most of them are doctors and stuff, so they know medicine. But as far as like trauma and combat trauma, a lot of them, haven't been there and done that. So for them to learn from us who have been there and done that, it helps them out a lot.
How scared they're probably scared of shit now. I mean,
nah, because they travel around to a lot of the countries where Africa, is an awesome place, but anything can happen. Like anywhere, anything can happen at any moment.
People are dumb everywhere, and they start trouble, and they need their ass kicked.
How do the locals respond to you when you were there?
America's been in a lot of places, for a long time, in and out, and for the most part, they were cool. They're like, hey, what's up, man? Not much.
So English was spoken pretty frequently there?
Yeah, like especially in Uganda, it used to be an English colony.
Oh,
and
okay.
Was real interesting to see how, that a lot of the world, think how they think of America. Like having a chance to go down to Uganda and work with those guys, they're awesome. They're like, we want to be like America. To go somewhere and to be looked up at in the military community, it doesn't matter which country you're with. Everybody sees what uniform you're wearing, and they're like, hey, man, y'all are cool. We want to be like you one day, whether it's this little, small little country or a bigger country.
Wow.
Everybody's got that mutual respect, and just to see that and get to experience is awesome. And
and I agree with you.
That's great.
And I definitely encourage anybody to go out of the country. I'm not just saying because obviously Jimmy represents America when he goes over there, but just on vacation as well, to take in different cultures. It definitely gives you a lot more insight, as if you didn't leave Gastonia. You think everybody's that, and everybody is a human with a heart and two lungs and things like that, but it's just the cultures are a beautiful thing and I'm sure you probably had, out of the three of us, certainly the most experience with different cultures. I think that's awesome, man. But
yeah, I gotta salute you. I mean, here you are, in other countries, building wells and giving back to communities, and then Americans have a reputation because some people who are from a more privileged background go, and when they travel, oh, I'm an American. You can't treat me like this. Like, respect local cultures. Be educated. Don't pull the stupid American card. Because here we have Jimmy, who's trying to rebuild the American, reputation in foreign lands by doing these beautiful humanitarian missions. And, we got jerks in New York who have, trust accounts going and, smuggling back methamphetamines and then pulling the American card, But long story short, you're listening to B&C Show. We got hero Jimi Gibson in the building with us.
That's one thing I'm not a hero.
Well, maybe not in your eyes, but in our eyes you are. Welcome back. This is B&C Show. Be back in 10 seconds.
Hey, laser lips! Your mama was a snowblower.
Oh, this your wife. Oh, a lovely lady. Hey, baby, you're all right. You must have been something before electricity, huh?
All right, so we spoke about C changing his mind on Leonardo DiCaprio.
I have. I've taken back my previous statement about him being soft. I had no idea he was pulling a Xerxes.
He's definitely doing some G's
30
type
girls
of
at
shit.
once.
But
yeah.
okay, we've spoke about Hope Solo.
Yeah,
she evidently can fight better than Floyd the Moneymaker.
She looks aggressive. She's got like those jaguar eyes, man. You know, you would not want to fall asleep first around her for sure.
What's crazy is they said when they pulled up, she was still going, man. I mean, I'm just wondering how bad this fight actually really was. So it went from the time of the call to the time that the police pulled that beautiful Amazonian off of everybody.
Who the fuck is a Hope Solo?
She's the goalie for the U.S. team. They're good. They won the gold medal at the last Olympics. They're solid.
Was probably the superstar of that series as well, right?
Very pretty.
Well, not only that, she's really good. So
she is good. Yeah.
But I feel a little disconnected, not having a TV and shit.
Oh, I bet.
Well, push-ups they almost get you there, but you don't get the insight that we do here sitting on the couch.
So let me ask you real quick before we move on. When B was in Iraq, they were passing around CDs and just whatever they could get their hands on. What was your situation like? What were you really listening to, or was there like you guys trading? You guys in your division or your platoon. I don't know what the proper terminology is. Were you guys passing around music or videos? I know like technology has kind of changed over the last few years.
Yeah, mostly it's like people would grab their computers or their hard drives and swap music that way. Much easier than CDs.
Sure.
And actually, when y'all dropped your last album, I was playing that up in the office for guys.
Oh, that's awesome. So we hit Africa, right? Okay, cool.
That's awesome.
So we hit Africa, and we got one shirt made for us. Man, we are some studs.
So, but a lot of times, when we would go into the office to do reports and stuff, we would put on, Pandora or iHeart or something.
Okay, so you guys dealt with, what was it, like Skype? I mean, you guys were pretty caught up with the technologies. I remember in Iraq they had something called Segovia, which was a little computer internet center. Just to give contrast, that's 05 over there the whole year. And the Segovia Center, C would send me music. I just want to see the difference in this. And it would take literally 2 or 3 hours to download one song.
Yeah, that was like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
That shit sucked.
Yeah, so I mean, like, what's the contrast on it? How is it now? If we sent you a song, I know Pandora's there, but it is maybe like a YouTube, like a available and like.
Yeah, when now it's being in a place like that. You got the creature comforts. You got a internet. You could get up.
That's a pretty established space, sorta.
Yeah,
it's still out in the middle of nowhere. Well, sorta.
But it's like. From being in Iraq the first time in 03, where you didn't take a shower for like 30 days.
Yeah, you had to burn your poop.
Yeah, and that's when you learn not to pour too much diesel fuel in there, because that shit would burn your asshole. It would.
This is stuff that people don't know, so I'm glad you guys are telling us.
Like the green beans, the green beans, the coffee place that you can only find on.
Oh yeah, okay.
Overseas
So yeah, after
base.
like my first trip to Kuwait, they were building like they had little shops like Pizza Hut. Pop up, you remember that shit? Like not necessarily in Iraq. I mean, maybe on a base, but in Kuwait, heavy. It was like.
Yeah, I think at Spiker they had one, because the second time I went back in 07, we were in Fallujah for like 6 months, 7 months.
Right.
Then we moved up to Spiker.
Yeah.
So and they had like the Taco Bell and But like a Taco Bell in Iraq, that shit ain't the same
not shit.
as a
I mean,
Taco Bell,
goddamn, they send buckets of the shit to the U.S. It can be buckets of shit to the fucking Iraq.
They have Taco Bells in Iraq?
Not like a whole store, like a little shop. It's like they do have mainstream type of foods. Like
this is type of shit that people have no idea. Like, please, whatever vein you guys are hitting right now, continue, please. Because I mean, what else is going on? I mean, like, I've heard a lot about bootleg DVDs and people
that was the
changing tires while the cars are sideways. But that's all I got.
In 05, when I was there, I could see a movie probably about 3 months quicker than you could in the U.S. But it would be crap. I mean, people walk in front of the camera, while they're bootlegging this shit. But people have no idea how lucky we are here. I mean, the power goes out, but check this out. I mean, like, watching a movie over there took about 3 days. It was so hot, all the generators went out, and took like 2 hours to calm down. But bet your ass everybody was back in that room, ready to watch it. Didn't skip a beat.
So you look good, man. Welcome back.
Oh, thanks.
So what was the first thing you ate when you got back to the States?
And that's something you discussed too, right? What are we gonna eat when we get back?
Well, it being like a different, living situation, different stress levels. You got stress everywhere you go.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
But this was like a different stress, than going to Iraq or guys have been to Afghanistan and stuff.
Right. Of course, you got to be on your toes there,
yeah.
and you don't have as many options. But continue, yeah.
So like getting back, I think some of us had ordered in, like we had sushi like the first night. We went back. So
they caused an explosion.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Shut up, idiot! Moron! Pus licker! Fart smeller! You eat dog crap for breakfast, geek! You play ball like a girl!
Most of the docs, most of the medics are fucking weird. They're fucking weirdos. Like strange weird, like Jack the Ripper weird.
But you would be too if people were like, and
they all have their own labs and they're doing genetic
people will be like, Doc, my poop ain't solid. What do I do?
Well, I was one of those fucked up guys before that.
They say drink water and Motrin.
Like, hey, Doc, check this rash out. There's like 8 of us would come back from class with like fucking the Bangkok Clapanese or something.
Yeah, I've had,
we got like crabs on our toe hair and shit.
Yeah, you get trench foot for days.
Yeah, but I would have like trench foot, in my junk.
Still,
like, how the fuck did it get up there, dude? You don't want to know.
Still get all the ladies.
I was humping my boot.
That happens sometimes too.
Oh no! What happened? I already know what happened. Is the sock, right? Was it the sock?
Who? My trench foot.
Yeah. I would think that's probably what happened. I don't know.
Jimmy and I actually went fishing that night. It was after a football game. We were playing, and you and I went out to Copperhead Island.
Is that when you shit on my lucky shirt, dude?
No, that wasn't that time.
What?
Oh, okay.
That wasn't that time. And that wasn't. No, and I didn't do that. You
ripped
remember
my sleeves off
for the girl. You remember the girl?
Yeah.
The girl had to go to the bathroom.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Jimmy told me there was napkins.
It was bad, and then became super bad, just like that.
If I had to, bro, I mean, I'm not scared to use a leaf.
No, that's fantastic. That's one of those moments of time to be like, guys, I have to use the bathroom. Be like, we're in the middle of the woods. We're on Copperhead Island.
Yeah.
There's no bathroom here.
There's no bathroom. But there's a tree there. I'm sure Jimmy said that. But no, this time, in fact. No, but this time, in fact, it was after the football game. Okay. Jimmy and I were tearing it up on the right side of the offensive line. Actually, he was the tackle. I was the guard.
I can understand why Jimmy played offensive line. I cannot understand what the hell they were thinking having you on the line.
Well, I also was the punter.
Yeah. But I came back after
I can understand
summer,
that too.
I lost like fucking 50 pounds and I come back the same size as Brandon.
Everybody's like, Jimmy's got to play. Jimmy's got to play. We're telling this brand new coach that Jimmy's the man. He comes back looking skinny as fuck.
Yeah,
and putting him on the line, dude, I actually weighed probably more than you did.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it wasn't no big deal. We all gained weight.
Run like fucking 8 miles, do 100 push-ups, and fucking people are like, man, he's a monster. I come back looking, like fucking a crackhead.
Yeah, North Mech had a 310-pound nose guard.
Yeah. That sounds about accurate.
I think I had the holding call like about.
I bet every play holding number 12.
But Hayes,
you were number 12 playing on the offensive line. You were the punter.
I had the grand number 76.
I still think I might hold the state record for punching people in the nuts.
Well, you punched the dude right in the face with a helmet on, bro. Well, he had a helmet on, dog, and you knocked him. You knocked him out. It was good old football days, man. I love football. After that, I wish I'd have played way more. But we got off track again.
Every time somebody's like, I run into somebody that's super tall, they're like, oh man, I wish I had long hair like you. I'm like, oh man, I wish I was 6'5" like you. And then we have a little laugh, So a lot left. We've got This Week in History. Next up, we've got another thing we want to hit. Kodac, Crazy Questions. Kodac is back. Very funny guy. We're going to play his question of the week, and we're going to have Jimi Gibson and B respond to it.
Let's do it when we come back.
Yeah, you're listening to the BNC Show. Be back in 10 seconds.
Don't you ever fuck with the best corner in the game. Who's talking now? Crabtree. Don't you ever fuck with the best corner in the game. Alright?
You're listening to the BNC show on the whatever the fuck network this is.
Okay, this week on the BNC show, this is Kodac coming with the Kodac Crazy Question of the Week. Yeah. It's the season for leaving. Everybody's doing traveling, trying to escape the sun, trying to stay cool or whatnot. So I really wanted to do something different, you know what I'm saying? So, alright, on this question, B, you're going to have to put yourself in the mind frame of a guy who's in a relationship, because I know you're the single one out the group. Okay, so if you guys were traveling and stuck on a deserted island, you have the choice of two people to be stuck with on this deserted island. One, a survivalist. Whew, yes. A man that can get you out the island, no problem. And two, your lady.
No.
Okay, now this the catch. If you pick your lady, she ain't gonna get you off the island. Y'all gonna die in like 3 days or whenever you get dehydrated or croak over. But if you pick the survivalist, when y'all survive and get back to civilization, your girl's already then found somebody that moved on. So, hey, ball in your court. What would you do?
All right, so welcome back. As you can hear, we're working on Kodac's Crazy Question of the Week.
What I would take, and to answer Kodac, because he singled me out, actually, as being the only single motherfucker around here.
Answer the question that particular way.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what I'll take. I'll take my lady, Mr. Kodac, and I should have told you that I took my lady on the what was the tour he wanted to go on?
The drug and prostitute tour.
Okay, yeah, that's what I would have done. But
which
listen,
been canceled. I've burned so many relationships with club owners throughout Sacramento due to his cancellation, because he recently got engaged. So I'm gonna call him out.
He wanted to DJ the whole thing.
He asked me to DJ the wedding. I said no. I can't. I'm not playing.
You're going to, because I'm going to that thing.
No, I told him me and you were going to be the only white guys in there, and he said, "Oh, I got a white cousin, so you'll be the only three white guys in there." And we had a good laugh.
We're the only guys that bring toasters and shit.
They're on Oprah, so I don't mind talking shit about them.
They got
really
money.
don't.
They got mad money.
They're doing just fine.
No, but okay. So the two things is, for me, I would take the woman, and the reason is.
You keep changing your answers. You said shotguns and something else.
No, I didn't say that. I said that's what you wanted, man. You wanted a fucking. What'd you say? A blade?
No. So what?
Fire.
Are you
want to
just
fire every night?
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna take, Don Juan? Come on, tell me.
Okay, no, I would take the lady, because he asked me, do I want a lady or a survivor expert? I would take the lady because I consider myself a survivor expert. And the other reason is, if we were stuck on that island, we could procreate and start the whole generation. At least have a couple kids.
Just start the whole Adam and Eve inbred thing all over again. I hear you.
I mean, why not, man?
Gibson, what would you take?
Climb trees and shit.
Oh God!
Well, for one, I would take my wife. Because if it's gonna suck, I want her to be there with me while it sucks. Because a relationship, a marriage is built off of that bond.
It really is.
Why are you gonna live a great life? And I suck. No. You're gonna be there in the suck with me.
All up in the suck.
Yeah. She'd be like, "This is your goddamn fault." I'd be like, "You know what? Yes, it is, dear. I'm glad you're here with me."
That's fantastic.
And then I would probably take a Leatherman. That way the blade's not that big, so she can't, cut my face off or nothing.
Right, get you while you're sleeping.
You fucking pussies. Y'all need to learn how to build a fire the other way.
It's an inanimate fucking object.
You're an inanimate fucking object! You stupid, ignorant son of a bitch, dumb bastard!
Mr. Chuck Manning in the house.
Hey, our first call-in guest. Hey, we finally broke the seal. Chuck Manning, welcome to the program. How you doing?
My brother.
I'm hanging in there, boys. How you guys been doing? I haven't seen either of you in a while.
You know how we do, man. We kind of get into trouble every now and then. How's life with you?
Hey, it's going pretty good. I actually got me a girlfriend and everything, but
no,
man. I got a girlfriend finally after about 31 years of my life, and pumping iron and working, baby.
You do. You got the biggest fucking forearms of any motherfucker I've ever met.
Everybody's just getting engaged and pregnant, and I'm just trying to figure out what beer we're drinking today.
Hey, I was going to ask you, has anyone ever been kicked off the show yet?
You might be the first.
Good deal. I just want to throw this out there. I hate the Seattle Seahawks. They're good. I hate them.
Hey, quick tidbit. I just spit on Jimmy.
Like a fucking bucket load right in the face.
It might have hit his eye. I think I got his eye, Chuck.
Oh, no. So where are you? You're in Illinois, or what the hell's going on?
Yeah, I'm back in Illinois. Of course, I move around like crazy, but back in Illinois, it's been hot and humid up here, just like it is in Carolina, and I know we're about to have a bad storm and everything, but yeah, I'm getting ready for football season. Hoping the Chicago Bears do something this year. So,
is there anything funny you can share, an embarrassing moment or anything like that over your tenure?
Oh man, there's too many. I think we just got back from Iraq not too much before that, and we were getting shit housed, and we got drunk at Munchies, and we decided to go to Taco Bell. I believe it was on base.
Okay.
And we were hanging out with this tall kid, and he was from the state of Washington. That's where this kid drank Newcastle or something, get blacked out, do stupid stuff all the time, pissed on his floor.
All right, so you're hanging out with a kid that's passing out all the time.
Well, me and Brandon come back, me and B. Haynes, we come back to get some drunken Munchies, and this kid locked himself out of his room wearing nothing but a T-shirt. He wasn't wearing no undies.
Okay, so we got another Marine locked out of his room in his nothing but his T-shirt. You saying so he don't have any underwear on, so he's naked as hell, naked as a jaybird. What happens then?
Oh yeah, we had to figure out how to get him back in the room. I think we had to go get the duty officer, whoever's on duty, to unlock the door for him.
So the whole company's in trouble the next day, cause
oh man, yeah. Actually, me and Brandon, another short one. We just got back from Iraq. I know for this instance in general, because we were waiting on TMO, which was like the Marine Corps company that packs our stuff up before we leave, and then they give us back our boxes. Well, me and of course B. Haynes, we went out, got shit house, blacked out, woke up feeling horrible, and for some reason Brandon's boot was filled with some sort of liquid. I have no clue what the hell it was, but it was topped off. We don't know if it was piss or water.
We don't know. So wait, there was piss somewhere? What happened?
No, it wasn't even pee. It wasn't even pee, man. No, let me tell this one then, Chuck, because I love you. No, we were waiting on TMO.
Okay. What the hell's TMO?
TMO, okay, just to explain to the people, TMO is a place where you store your personal belongings while you go on a deployment.
Okay.
And it's sometimes a bitch to get it back after you get back. They also move you from base to base.
Okay.
Your personal shit and your gear as well. But they are, of course, when Charlie and I went out, we got shit-faced and picked up a lot of women and probably pissed them off. But no, this particular day, Charlie wouldn't wake up. And I was pulling the mattress off. I was trying to wake Mr. Charlie up.
Okay.
And this guy proceeded to say, TMO ho, TMO ho. And I loved it, bro. I was laughing my face off trying to wake you up.
Listen, I need you to do me a favor. There's a picture of B dressed up in a cowboy outfit with a cowboy hat on. I need you to email that to me so I can get it on the forums.
Definitely. I think I got a couple of views doing like sexy poses like Calvin Klein and shit, man.
During his modeling career.
We went to a rodeo.
Oh yeah.
Please send those in. Our listeners would love to see those pictures.
My shirt was not pink, though.
Oh, I definitely will see. I got them up at my mom's house. I'll get on that this weekend and get them sent to you.
Oh, please do.
You see, now he's got tasks and shit.
Please do.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, it's good to hear from you, man. I'm glad you're doing well. Good luck to your Bears. We hope to see you soon. Please let us know when you're in town. We're going to drink it up. But thanks for calling in. You were a lot of fun. It was great to hear your voice.
Hey, Mr. Charlie, thank you so much, man. I'm going to touch base with you, sir.
Definitely. I appreciate it, guys. I love you guys. Take care, and hope to see you soon.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back in 10 seconds.
Oh, right. To call you stupid would be an insult to stupid people.
Did you just call me a fuck ass?
Go ahead with the fish story. I gotta hear about this one.
A fish?
The fish story with when we were fishing and you casted and the your cell phone got hooked. I don't know how the hell it happened, but to go into this one.
That was in the day of the bricks. When you had a cell phone, it was a brick.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do
Nokia.
some fancy kind of cast, and like the line caught the antenna.
Oh no!
So I'm like, man, fuck this.
I'm getting my phone.
Yeah. He's getting my phone back. I'm getting my phone back. That shit'll dry out in rice.
Yeah. So I, strip down butt naked.
Hello.
And jump in the lake to look for my shit.
Okay.
I found anything else but my damn phone.
Right.
There in Lake Wiley, shit, I found a handgun, a bag of money, all kinds of
dead
other
body
shit people was getting rid of. But everything but my phone. So I come walking up the rocks on the bank.
Naked.
Just so happens this boat with like 3 drunk ladies that was old enough to be our mamas.
Yeah, they were playing like Barry Manilow or something.
Yeah.
What's that song? Magic.
And I didn't cover nothing up, so I'm just standing there all natural.
They were waving at you. They liked you. They
and they said, "Hey, baby."
Oh yeah, they could see your dong from their boat.
Well, it's either you swimming in there, and what I was getting at with that story was, did you get any nibbles?
Oh man.
Like while you were down, I don't know.
All right, well, enough cringe-worthy stuff. Let's go. This week in history.
We got the graphicness of today.
Here we go. This week in history. You listen to B&C Show. Let's go. So, 1945, the United Nations Charter was signed. San Francisco, delegates from 50 nations signed the United Nations Charter.
Interesting.
Establishing the world body as a means of saving succeeding generations from the scourge of war. So, 97, Mike Tyson bites Holyfield's ear. After the fight, needless to say, Tyson's life basically just turned to complete shit. He declared bankruptcy. He was spending $400,000 a year on pet pigeons. He was arrested for cocaine possession. I mean, it was just rough. And in 2006, he agreed to join Heidi Fleiss's legal brothel, which is obviously prostitution.
The brothel
in Nevada. So he goes from, the heavyweight champion of the world to being some hooker and.
So you said legal brothel?
Oh yeah, because prostitution is legal in Nevada.
Yes, I understand. Okay, yes. Being in Nevada, if you ever check out the phone book, that thing is like 3 times as thick as normal city's phone book, and that thing has an inch worth of escort services.
What do you like? We can get it. All right, so
I gotta wipe off this Merlot right here.
The last bit of 1997. So one of my favorite topics. The United States government released the Roswell report, quote unquote, case closed. The document stated definitely that there was no Pentagon evidence that any kind of life forms was found in the Roswell area in connection with the reported UFO sightings, and the bodies recovered were not aliens, but dummies used in parachute tests conduct in the region.
Okay. Speaking of the region, what were the levels of the ground at that point?
Something crashed, whatever it was, but
in New Mexico is probably one of the hottest. Mexico and New Mexico and that borders are probably the hottest sightings ever in America, in the Central Americas.
Roswell is definitely a very popular one. If you are one of the minority of people that do not know what we're discussing, I encourage you to do some digging on Roswell. Very fascinating stuff.
I mean, the U.S. is this is one of the things the U.S. has definitely tried to, and what I can see first started covering up and being bullshit politicians was about this, and there is speculation that we were testing military aircraft, and there is speculation that the U.S. has military advancement up to 50 to 60 years ahead of our known.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But that's what I'm getting at.
The only other point I want to make is that if you look at the iPhone, look at how powerful that thing is.
Right.
And they are giving that to any civilian. Anybody in the world can go get an iPhone or a Droid or whatever quote unquote smartphone you're using. Those things are incredibly sophisticated. But like you said,
do me a favor. Any of our guests, read if you get the free app and it's some stupid ass game. I don't know what the fuck they're playing right now, but read the agreement.
Like the Clash of Clans or the farmland games that everybody has on their phone.
Read the agreement. They can access your GPS. They can access your text. They can access your pictures. Just read the agreement. Also, check on the iPhone 5. It's the frequent locations. It will tell you exactly how long you were at each spot and which spots you frequent all the time. So if you go to work every day, it'll say, Brandon, you were at this address from 7 to 3.
So not only are those things all accurate, but if you get involved with the police can just go through your phone.
And they actually,
doing.
that is a law now, especially if you wreck a vehicle. If you wreck a vehicle, they will go through your phone. If you are on probation, that's something they will tell you as well. They can and will go through your phone, and that's something you have to abide by. Go through text, and there's a search bar, so you can search for, whatever.
So there's something that happened recently. There's like a couple broke up, and there's a program out there that you can buy and plug your phone up into this program, and it brings all the history up of your phone. So everything that you quote-unquote have deleted is still saved on your phone, and they can just plug into this device and everything, every picture, every conversation, everything you've ever done on said phone.
Same with your social networks. Do you think Snapchat actually deletes that shit?
I don't know if you guys heard, but recently YouTube is completely changing their infrastructure. Basically what's going on is they offered a deal to all the major label, and they said, listen, we're going to give you a deal. Here's a perfect example. So let's say you play that Gangnam Style video. You watch it. There's an ad before you watch said video. Even if you don't own the rights to that song, it's still playing ads. Those ad money is still going to the artist. Psy, the artist, however you pronounce his name, generated $2 million alone in 1 year from people that just uploaded his song to a video. People just made a fan video.
Right.
And since there's ads on that video, it's obviously generating income, even if it's pennies.
There's always ads on YouTube, and they're very specific. But what annoys me the most is if I'm watching a documentary or something that I really want to watch, and it happens to be about 30, 40 minutes long. Not a channel now, not a channel of segments of 3, but like a documentary, or let's say I wanted to watch something on Albert Einstein, and in reference to the stone around my neck. There's documentaries on that, and what happens is if it's over a certain amount of time, they will, and if it's popular enough, they will break it up into segments for you, and it'll be just like a television show. You will have to watch an ad every 10 minutes
so basically,
just to continue.
YouTube is completely redoing their thing. Independent labels, labels that carry Adele, Jack White, formerly say the White Stripes. A lot of these videos in the next couple of days are going to be taken down because the independent labels were the deal that they were offered from YouTube, i.e. Google, was not as good as the deal that was offered to the major label artists. Because basically they want to, Google wants in on the streaming industry.
Well, so there's a lot of money there.
You're going to see a lot of videos that were previously available for view not available anymore.
Well, there'll be another. There's something else out there.
Oh, there's always stuff.
There's something else out there,
and
and if you're determined enough, you can find it. I mean, like I said, I'm not a pretend kind of guy. I don't exploit my views too much. I mean, I am kind of in my own realm, but I'm this is B. I'm here. I present this energy.
Nobody said you weren't here.
I'm here.
Nobody was questioning.
I am so mad
your
right
physicality.
Now. Not at you guys, but at the universe.
All right, so here we go. A little somber of a note here, melancholy of a note. George Carlin, everybody's one of everybody's favorite comedian. He passed away in 2008, and an incident occurred a couple of years before his death. A lot of people don't know about. He was a headliner in Las Vegas, playing at the MGM Grand. And there was an altercation after, he was making some dark references about suicide bombings and beheadings and stuff. And he started complaining about the crowd because obviously he was kind of bombing.
He was kind of very explicit as well.
He was.
But some of the words that I've heard him say were very awesome.
Guys like him and Bill Hicks. I like Bill Hicks a lot. I mean, to me, they're like your modern day philosophers. Philosophy is dead.
Well, our language is. I mean, cussing is explicit to people, but it's a descriptive word now, and we use that now. And just his art of just yelling at you is kind of profound too. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, what does weird reference, but what would a preacher do? I mean, the preachers get live as hell at church.
Did you had to argue that the philosophy is dead theory thing, you know, because there still is a lot of the new day philosophers out there. A lot of them are unheard of, you know, or are still coming up. There's coming up, and now, you know, more and more of the different style, the new age philosophy, what you want to call it, you know, it is gonna come about. Like, no more Confucius, you know, shit like that, you know. But as far as George Carlin, you know, he was an awesome, you know, he was a timepiece in it. You know,
it's really all what you take
for a lot of people.
It's really all that, and you know, as far as the philosophy aspect, it's all what you take from it. And if it hits a mass amount of people, that's just where it is.
Oh, great points. Yeah, for sure. All right, last one, 2009. Michael Jackson, King of Pop, passed away. Currently, there's a $10 million lawsuit being filed following the recent hologram performance. It was during the Billboard Music Awards. And long story short, these hologram companies are suing each other about who owns the rights. The technology used in these hologram performances, you guys saw it with the Tupac performance,
which is
recently.
And happens to be the best.
What they call it is Pepper's Ghost.
It was the best.
It uses mirrors placed at an angle to place a two-dimensional performance to life. So long story short, these companies are battling each other for the rights and everything, and the lawsuit was pending before the hologram of Michael Jackson was even debuted. But no matter how you think about him, I know obviously there's a lot of scrutiny around Michael Jackson with the whole child abuse claims and everything. But the reason why I bring this up is just like fame, like the concept. There's people that couldn't recognize the president of, you know, countries, but they recognize Michael Jackson. Obviously, the more time that goes by, that percentage lowers.
He was large. He
was fucking famous, man.
Billie Jean, not my love.
And the production, Quincy Jones. I mean, so those records will live forever.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's just a girl. Say, don't
So
just
here you
edit
go.
the fuck out of that.
So just for fun, your top 3 most influential pop performers of all time: Elvis, Michael Jackson. What's another one?
Pop.
Yeah, because you're talking about worldwide fame. You're talking about just completely
Beatles.
shattering.
It's gonna be a band. It's not an individual.
Well, no, solo, no band.
Ozzy Osbourne.
He's huge.
Yeah, I guess that's a good third.
I mean, see,
that's a good third.
But see, this is one of those categories where it has to be dissected into groups and things like that because
if you say bands, you're never going to get a top 3.
You're talking about U.S., man.
No,
I mean,
no.
Yeah.
No, give me somebody else. Who?
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff was big in Germany. He wasn't big in Germany. Doesn't count. Yeah.
Oh boy. No, I mean
solo artists that completely wrecked
Paris Hilton,
wrecked the world market in a positive way.
See, See, as a musician, I just don't like. I just like other people, man.
Jimi Hendrix.
Elton John. had a.
Okay, Jimi Hendrix, Elton John. Who else can you really come up with? Solo.
Eric
Clapton.
Sorry.
He had Cream, but still was able to continue. So you got to give it Clapton.
Yeah, but for many years.
I mean, if you give us a head start,
now we're opening the Pandora's box here. You got Stevie Ray Vaughan, but then that's kind of American thing. You know, maybe Europe. You know, we're sweeping. You know, worldwide cultures. Like Michael Jackson's big in Africa, like third world little villages. They would have recognized Michael Jackson.
Goddamn Europe right now. I don't know that. You know, so
they're not a worldwide act.
Well, there never will be because times were limited back then. You had just the radio. You fucking barely had air conditioning. Elvis came out. He was born in 1935.
James Brown. How can we leave James Brown after that?
Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah. You know, like actually they're in
maybe.
Africa. You know, rolling around through Ethiopia. You know, back in the woods. You know, with the interpreters and stuff in the truck. You know, beating around. Oh, you hear them motherfucker? They love them some Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. I want to go back to, like I said, a worldwide sensation.
Yeah.
Tupac. He reached
Oh,
he reached the world.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And actually, in 25, 26? I think he was 25.
I don't know.
The guy fucking did work in 25 years. I'm 30, and 10 people know me.
All right. Well, you listen to the BNC show. We're about out of time. We'll be back to wrap it up.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
You look like a blueberry.
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
You're the problem. You're the fucking problem. You fucking Dr. White, onkin' jamrag, arkin' spunk bubble.
Fucking hoity-toity.
Hey, buddy,
fucking...
hey. Enough with curse words, all right?
The only other thing I wanted to bring up today.
Oh, please do.
This is a little segment I might just come up with because
Okay.
I love science, astronomy. I know you gentlemen do too. Interesting facts about our grandest mother Earth.
Okay.
Some scientists believe Earth had 2 moons at one point.
I've heard this, yeah.
What do you think about that shit? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, the moon actually has earthquakes. What we call earthquakes, they call moonquakes.
Okay.
And this actually affects the tides on the planet as
Oh, yeah, it
well.
does.
Because the moon actually affects the tides on the planet.
For sure.
It's at.
It's a gravitational pull.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It has a lot to do with your title.
It has a lot to do with why we exist and how things evolved and things like that as well. But the second fact is how fast is the Earth moving around the sun?
How fast?
That's our year. 67,000 miles an hour.
Wow.
That's how fast. And just to give you a reference, our space shuttle goes up to 20,000 miles an hour in space. You don't realize that shit, and it doesn't look like that, but it's going that fast when it's going.
These are great stats.
These are great stats, man, because there's no fucking gravity up there, man. You can go fucking fast and far.
All right, week 7 in the books.
In the books, baby.
I want to thank Jimi Gibson for coming on and spending some time with us, man. Welcome back. I'm glad you made it home safe, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
yeah.
Thank you for sharing, man.
Fucking brother, man.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. We had Charlie Manning in from Illinois. He's a brother of mine from, we were basically served in the Marine Corps the entire time together. He had some fun and interesting stories that we shared. And
big thank you for the
big
call.
thank you for that, yeah.
And again, thank you to Kodac for contributing his crazy question of the week. Regular contributor at the BNC show. So we're a little bit more halfway through the season. Some things to look for in the next couple weeks. I turned 30, so that's
boy,
that's gonna be crazy. We're gonna do a best of at the end of the season.
He's gonna turn like Jewish or something.
No, you can bet your money that's not gonna happen. And a lot of other cool things. If you'd like to be a part of the BNC show, call in or whatever. Please get a hold of us. It's not that difficult to get a hold of us. Much love and appreciate all the support. You listen to the BNC show. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Thanks again, Jimmy, man.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all.